My dear students, my dear scholars, the strategic viewpoint is very important. Developing strategies for business, developing strategies for product selling, developing strategies for human resources is important. But here we reach at a point that let's develop a view which is based on resources, not conventional, not traditional. Then what kind of those resources will be which will give you a strategic advantage, an advantage over your competitor? This is called resource-based view in management. So in other words, economic-based view in management, which was going on for almost 200 years, and those conventional and traditional factors of production which you have learned in economics as well as in management, land, labor, capital, is no longer important. It is important, but resource-based view, especially in the 90s, management scholars start thinking in the 80s, but in 90s, RB view, the very first management scholar, Professor Penrose, he argued that the companies must look on those resources which are strategic for them, which are important for them, which they are good at doing. So this resource-based view argues that companies are actually constrained in their strategic choices. So companies should make a choice. It will change from industry to industry. It will change from country to country, but companies should make a choice based on their strategic resources. This brought in the concept that these resources which are unique to you, unique to the company, you should exploit them in your market and you will have a competitive edge over the competitor. It will give you a competitive advantage. If you are good in making good strategic choice of resources, you will not have an edge, you may have an advantage. और इससे एक स्टेप आगे फिर ये मैनेजमेंट लिटरेचर ऑफ स्ट्रेटेजिक मैनेजमेंट टेल्स अस नो competitive advantage alone is not good enough. Think of those strategic resources which will give you sustainable competitive advantage. So when it comes to the question of sustainable competitive advantage, there are many viewpoints which you will find in the strategic management literature. For example, if you take the economic viewpoint of strategy, you might have heard Porter's 5 forces model. That you look at forces by the customer, you look at forces by the competitor, you look at forces by the other players in the market. But that model, Porter's strategic model of 5 forces, is based on economic viewpoint. Learning School asks that your strategic choices of resources should be dynamic. So, Professor Barney is well known. He introduced the concept that, okay, these resources should be strategic, but these resources should be VRIO. This is the concept which was introduced, that a resource will be unique and strategic to the company if it has 4 attributes. What are those 4 attributes? VRIO. Strategic management की किताबों में आपने VRIO का concept पढ़ा होगा. And naturally then management scholars start researching company to company, factory to factory, industry to industry, business to business, because strategic resources on the basis of these 4 attributes will be different. V means that resource should be valuable. Number 2, this resource should be rare. आपके पास हो, दूसरे के पास ना हो. This resource should be non-imitable. कोई दूसरा कॉपी ना कर सके. चुरा लेगा, कॉपी ना कर सके. 4th, non-substitutable. VRIO, VRIS. मुख्तलिफ किताबों में VRIO आपको मिलेगा, कुछ किताबों में आपको VRIS मिलेगा. So if a resource is valuable, if a resource is rare, if a resource is non-imitable, and if a resource is non-substitutable, you will have a sustainable competitive advantage. Exploit on the basis of those resources. देखिए ना, खेवड़े की नमक की कान. क्यों ब्रिटिश कंपनी ICI 1900 में, उससे भी पहले, कहां जेहलम और कहां खेवड़ा, जाने का भी कोई रास्ता नहीं था. बट दे अंडरस्टूड, ये कॉन्सेप्ट तो उस वक्त नहीं था, बट दे अंडरस्टूड दैट दिस रिसोर्स, ऑल्दो इट इज नेचुरल, बट इज रेयर. पूरे इंडिया में और कहीं नहीं था, इंग्लैंड में नहीं था, तो रेयर हुआ ना रिसोर्स. तो 90s के अंदर जब हम ट्रेडिशनल और नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज से हटकर नॉन नेचुरल और नॉन ट्रेडिशनल रिसोर्सेज की बात कर रहे हैं, और आगे चल के इस पर मजीद डिस्कशन होगी, तो हम ये कह रहे हैं, बल्कि प्रोफेसर बार्नी ने ये कॉन्सेप्ट दिया कि दैट रिसोर्स शुड हैव 4 एट्रीब्यूट्स. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दिस 4 एट्रीब्यूट्स, companies develop their core competencies. On the basis of the core competencies, companies start outsourcing those operations which was not the core. तो हम वो काम करेंगे जिसकी कोर कंपिटेंसी हमारे पास है. जो कोर कंपिटेंसी नहीं रिक्वायर करता, उसको आउटसोर्स कर दो. मिसाल के तौर पर HR फंक्शन, रिक्रूटिंग एंड सिलेक्शन, you outsource them. But that was the concept from where the outsourcing concept came into the management literature. Thank you very much.